On September 9, 2020 in Modena, Maserati held the MMXX event that marked the relaunch of the brand and began the so-called new era in the history of the company. It is time for the Italians to be audacious, so engine and innovation labs are working hard to infuse the upcoming models with the newly developed electrification technology, in-house built powertrains, and new customization opportunities. This episode of Automotive Territory will cover the latest models by the brand and all the news and rumors from the Maserati stables. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's start the engines. Maserati MC20. Rumored to go on sale in coupe and convertible variants, the new mid-engine sports car by Maserati signals the brand's return onto the racing scene. Instead of the Ferrari-sourced mill we are used to, the newcomer scores an exclusive Maserati-developed 3-liter 90-degree V6 with twin-turbo tech. Labeled Nettuno, it nets 621 horsepower and 530 pound-feet, ensures 0-60 acceleration of 2.9 seconds, and produces over 200 mph speeds. The only transmission option is an 8-speed twin-clutch Getrag that channels the output to the rear wheels. The car sits on a lightweight carbon fiber monocoque that was designed in cooperation with a motorsport engineering firm Dallara. It gets sleek bodywork, LED lights, and twin exhaust. It also has a fully adjustable suspension, limited slip rear differential, and 4 bespoke driving modes: GT, Corsa, Wet, and Sport. Maserati Ghibli Hybrid. Hyped as the first electrified car from this Italian brand, the facelifted Ghibli sedan arrives featuring mild hybrid tech, represented by a 48-volt supercharger that is fed by a tiny battery located in the rear. The setup aids a 2-liter turbo gasoline that produces 330 horses and 332 pound-feet, which are sent through an 8-speed ZF gearbox to the rear wheels. Such numbers make the Ghibli Hybrid only 15 horsepower less powerful than its V6-motivated counterpart, but at the same time, the system promises 20% better efficiency. The 2021 Hybrid also sports a slightly revised exterior with a new grille design, restyled taillights, and blue accents throughout the car. Plus, it finally gets a more technologically packed cabin, featuring a new digital dash and a 10-inch infotainment with Android Auto, over-the-air updates, and a Maserati Connect. Maserati Levante Trofeo. The Trofeo modification is not something new for the Italian luxury crossover. It has been a part of the lineup since 2019. However, this year it receives a mild facelift to remain a proper flagship of the Trofeo family alongside the new Quattroporte and Ghibli sedans. The glorious twin-turbocharged 3.8-liter engine from Ferrari produces 580 horsepower and 538 pound-feet of torque, helping the SUV to speed to 189 mph. The ZF-designed 8-speed automatic transmission sends power to the rear axle, but can feed the front wheels when required. In 2021, the Levante Trofeo is offered with a revised infotainment system and a new 650-watt Harman Kardon sound system with 10 speakers. From the outside, the Trofeo gets reshaped rear lights cluster and a bit different ducts on the front quarter panels. Maserati Quattroporte Trofeo. Translated from Italian, Quattroporte stands for 4 doors, so even in the 6th generation, the model sticks to its full-size sedan body style. In 2021, the race-bred Grand Tour is released in the Trofeo guise to regain the fame of the original model of 1963. Just like back in the day, the sedan is hailed as one of the fastest models in the luxury segment. The history repeats itself thanks to the installation of the 3.8-liter twin-turbo V8 that channels 580 horsepower to the rear wheels through an 8-speed automatic. The Triton-badged beauty gets Trofeo-specific high-gloss carbon fiber elements on the front, rear, and side air intakes, as well as side skirts. Plus, an Italian tricolor on the B-pillar highlights the iconic origin of the model. Smash the like button if Maserati is among your favorite luxury brands, or if you simply want to support our channel. Thanks in advance, and see you in the comments. Let's keep going. Maserati Classiche. Maserati is known for keeping an open historic archive of all the vehicles they have ever produced. But this year, the company also decided to launch a new Classiche project that will make authentication and certification available for Maserati cars over 20 years old, as well as limited edition models regardless of the age. Headquartered at the historic Viale Zero Menotti plant in Modena, the workshop will also find and supply spare parts for Maserati classic car owners and will carry out full restorations. Maserati Ghibli Trofeo. The Ghibli moniker, that translates as hot dry wind of the Libyan desert, has gone through multiple incarnations of itself. A V8 Grand Tourer, a V6 twin-turbo coupe, and finally the modern executive saloon. The most powerful modification arrives as a part of the Trofeo family and goes back to the 1966 roots by acquiring a twin-turbo 3.8-liter 8-cylinder with 580 horsepower and 530 pound-feet of torque. The Ferrari-sourced mill grants it the title of the most powerful and fastest Ghibli to date, capable of 203 mph top speed and 0 to 60 times of 4.3. You will recognize this new version by carbon fiber design elements, 21-inch forged wheels, and Brembo performance brakes. Moreover, the driving thrills are enhanced with a special Corsa mode that provides faster throttle response, quicker shifting, and even more intense exhaust sounds. Novitec Maserati Levante Esteso V2. The Italian SUV is not a frequent visitor of tuning houses, but luckily Novitec did not shy away from tuning its Trofeo modification into a mean-looking performance machine. Their latest Esteso V2 model gets the company's signature wide-body kit, which consists of 8 pieces, some of which can be ordered in carbon fiber. The all-new fender flares, side skirts, and completely reworked bumpers increase the width of the vehicle by over 4 inches. There is also a new hood scoop, 22-inch aluminum wheels, and an optional naked carbon rear spoiler. The Ferrari-built 3.8-liter twin-turbo V8 now produces 624 horsepower and 605 pound-feet of torque, delivered to all 4 wheels. Maserati Fuoriserie. In an attempt to catch up with the handcrafted exclusivity of its Italian rivals, Maserati will be breaking the set rules by establishing a personalization program that will open up opportunities for buyers to create one-of-a-kind models. The tailor-made Maseratis of the Fuoriserie will be centered around 3 bold collections: Corsa, dedicated to lovers of the gentleman racer era; Unica, for the expressive individuals who want their palette to include all colors of the rainbow; and Futura, with biolime and graphite blue body colors, an emphasis on the performance and sustainability of materials. Maserati Grecale SUV. Maserati first mentioned that they have a new SUV in the works at the time of the MC20 reveal, and now the brand promises that the new model will go on sale in 2022. For now, we have only seen a few pics of the camouflage prototype, which suggests that the Grecale will be getting a top Trofeo modification with twin exhaust pipes on both sides and a V6 engine. It is also expected to offer a base model with 4-cylinder gasoline mills, plus hybrid and BEV versions. How do you like the new Maserati models and the direction that the brand is planning to take? Let's discuss the latest news and your favorite entries from the list in the comment section. Subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News not to miss the upcoming releases, and proceed to exploring 2021 lineups by following the links on the screen. See you soon!